Hey, thanks for coming back. And in today's video, I'd like to talk to you about these. This is the Onikuma X4 gaming headset. And right off the bat, it does have a folding microphone, and it's also very flexible. It's like a gooseneck type microphone. Underneath this grill, you can barely see it now, but there is the Onikuma insignia, and that's where the LED lights are housed. I'll be showing you that in a moment. You do get a nice 45-degree tilt on one axis, but they do not move side to side. They're stationary that way. They do use 40mm drivers in here and a memory foam type material for the cushioning of not just the ear cups but the headband as well. They do claim 7.1 surround sound. The cable length is a nice braided cable. Not sure if my camera will pick up the braiding of the nylon braiding on the cable. It's very nice, very flexible. The cable is also 1.9 meters in length or 6.2 feet in length. You do get two plugs and some nice plastic covers for each. The first one is a USB cover, and the USB plug is specifically for the LED lights. That's it. So if you plug it in thinking you're going to get sound or anything out of here, it's not going to happen. The USB is just to power the LED lights. The second post is a 3.5mm jack. And if you notice, there's 3 little black lines on it. That means it's TRRS. But they do give you this. It's a splitter cable. You plug the headphones into this hole right here. And so on your PC, you got these two 3.5mm plugs. And if you notice, there's 2 rings. One is for the microphone, one is for the headset. So basically what this will do is take it from a TRRS down to a TRS. So you can use it on like a laptop or your basic normal PC computer. And pretty much that's about it on all the technical specs. It's primarily made out of plastic, as you see. It's very lightweight, but it doesn't feel like it's cheaply made, meaning it doesn't feel like it's going to break on you. It feels like it's pretty decently good quality here. So enough of me telling you all of the specs on everything, except for one thing I just remembered is they do give you the inline switch. Here is the mute button. It's a simple slider switch for on and off. Right here in the center is the volume switch for the headphones. No, it doesn't affect the volume of the microphone at all, just the headphones. So give me a second, I'll be right back, and we'll give you a test so you can see what the microphone sounds like. Okay, so right now you are hearing the audio coming through the microphone of the Onikuma X4 gaming headset. And like I said, it does fold up, as you can see here, and it does fold down. And you can maneuver it a little bit closer to your mouth, like I have it now. You can move it farther away, which you really shouldn't have it this close because it doesn't sound right. You should kind of move it a little bit away from your mouth. Now, right now, I'm going to show you the mute switch. I'm just going to ramble, and then whenever I feel like it randomly, I'm just going to flip the mute switch just so you can hear it work. As I there you go. That's the mute switch in action. What I'm going to do now is be quiet and then turn the mute switch on just to see if there's an audible noise. Okay, and just again, I'm just going to ramble on and turn the mute switch on and off again. Okay, now I did say that the USB plug is specifically for the LED lights. I'm going to plug in a power bank right now. Okay. Okay, that was enough to show you the LED lights that are built into the ear cups here. Now you can't adjust the speed or anything, they just do their own thing, and that's it. The one thing I would like to say about these, this is the instruction manual, but look how small that print is. I don't know how good your eyes are, but with me, I had to actually break out a magnifying glass. So Onikuma, make these, or at least maybe the printing a little bit bigger. Okay, that's the only bad thing so far I can think about with these headphones. So let's get to how do they sound. Well, they are a lot bassier than the previous Onikumas I reviewed for you. They really did add the bass in here. So if you like a lot of bass in your headphones while gaming or listening to music, you are going to love these. It's a really strong and deep and rich bass response you get out of here. To be honest with you, once I started getting around to 60% of volume and maybe a little higher than that, the bass actually started making my my ears tickle a little bit. So it's really nice. You can feel the bass too in your ears, literally physically, the rumbling, especially like when you're playing a game. Like I love Unreal Tournament 2004 and the Fear games and Halo. And Half-Life. Can't forget Half-Life. So when I'm playing those games and I hear the explosions, it comes out really nice and deep, and it vibrates and it tickles your ears and it feels really great. But it doesn't muddy the sound up at all either. The mid-range is slightly set back from the bass and high end, which is, you could still hear everything nice and clear, like anybody talking, someone loading up a gun, chambering around. You can really hear that too. But it's like set just a step or two behind the low end in the tuning. The high end is just right. You're not going to get any ear-piercing tones or rings if you crank up the volume all the way. It's not going to hurt your ears. It doesn't become tinny at all or clinical. It's very well balanced and crisp and clean. And that's just for gaming. When you're listening to music with these on, it's pretty much the same experience. You get a real good, deep, and rich thump out of the bass, and it literally will tickle your ears. It did for me. But listening to music, that was more around the 50% mark of volume where it started tickling my ears. Not on all tunes, but certain tunes. Same thing with the mid-range. It's a little bit stepped back, but you can still hear the vocals very clean and crisply. That's not even a word. Vocals come out very crisp and clean. You can hear the nice hits of the bass drum hammer hitting the skin. And with the high ends, like I said, there's no ear piercing. It doesn't become tinny at all, no matter what volume you have either your device or the headphones set at. The overall sound is fantastic. Yes, it is a lot bassier than the previous headphones I have. So if you, like I said, if you do like bass while playing your games or listening to music, listening to or watching videos or even a movie, you will love these. Okay, they are just that great. I would highly recommend you get these, the Onikuma X4 gaming headset. The only other bad thing I can think of with these is the cable is a little bit too short. I know it's 6 feet just over 6 feet. And with the splitter, you get a couple extra more inches, but I don't know. I would love to have seen at least another 6 inches to a foot on this cable. For some of us who use a PC and the PC might be on the floor, this may not be long enough, so you're probably going to have to get an extension cable for that. The other drawback is, even though this nice foam, memory foam that they use in the cushions, it does cut out a lot of the ambient noise. Your ears do get warm in here. Just from this short little bit of video I'm doing right now, my ears are getting pretty warm. That's the only other drawback about them. Maybe if they used 50mm drivers instead of 40 to let a little bit more air flowing around the ears, because my ears are kind of big anyway. Maybe that would help out, but right now as it stands, your ears do get a little warm. Mine haven't gotten sweaty or whatever, but it's tolerable. The inward pressure of the ear cups, almost non-existent. You know they're there. There's enough pressure to let you know that you're wearing a set of headphones. I mean, if I were to shake my head, as you've seen, they're not coming off, and it's very comfortable. No neck fatigue, nothing at all. Just the right amount of cushioning on the top band so it doesn't irritate the top of your head. So for me, yes, these are a winner. I would highly recommend that you get the Onikuma X4 gaming headset. And right now, I'm going to show you a couple pictures of the compatibility of these headphones, meaning like what devices they're compatible with. Instead of me talking, because I know you're probably tired of hearing me talk, I'm just going to show you a couple of pictures right now so you can see for yourself what devices this headphone or this set of headphones is compatible with. Hey, if you happen to like this video, please give it that thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button and please don't forget about the notification bell. It would really mean a lot to me if you were to share this video on all of your social media sites. And, well, until the next video, you have a great day.